lots of chairs on the balcony, and Choppee has kindly put up television screens and speakers in those areas, so you won't miss out on anything. There is some downstairs as well, so please don't feel uncomfortable. Right, Salam.
Salam.
Really? Is this what the Nadian crowd is like? Good evening, everybody. How are you today? We've got all the celebrities in the house. Look at all of you. You look absolutely stunning. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. Wow, 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 wow. We've broken all records today at Scoops. This is the biggest book launch we've ever hosted at Scoops. And all because of you guys being here tonight. Thank you. Welcome to Scoops Theatre of Books. Please take out your phones. All of you. Please take out your cell phones. Come on. If you know Choppee is in a Choppee, I want you to please check in at Scoops. Please, 2 seconds. And then you're going to put those phones away unless you're twittering this all over the place. We've got Miss Roberts in the house that's been twittering for the last hour or so. Twitter. Okay, phones off. On behalf of Scoops Theatre of Books, I'd like to welcome you here tonight. For those that have never been here to Scoops, shame on you. It is the best bookshop, the only bookshop that you need to come to. We're very proud of the bookshop and the mission that we are on regarding South African authors. In the last 14 months, we've launched over 130 South African authors. And we've got some of them in the house tonight. Thanks for being here, all the authors. And while having a little chat to Choppee last night, he said something very profound to me. We need to empower our own. And this is the mission that Scoops has been on for a while, regarding books. He said to me last night, you know, Debs, his vision, and those that know him know his vision is large. He said to me, we are building a nation, sadly, of people in the entitlement. People think everything is entitled to them. And this book, by the way, is 50 hard copies, and they come with goodie bags. It's a limited edition. So don't think that you're all here just to eat food, eh? If I see any of you walk out of the shop without a book tonight, I have security guards at all stations that you will not be allowed out. That is why you're here tonight. The vision of putting literature forward. Chop said to me, Debs, entitlement. Why are we not teaching people to empower and self-sustain? This is what his vision is about, is to teach people empowerment so they can look after themselves and not have a sense of entitlement. And I thought that was so profound. And this book is just about that. I mean, besides his handsome face on the cover. I mean, you know, you have to have the handsome face. So I urge you to please buy the book tonight. Empower your own authors in your own space and spread the message. Chops says, Debs, the book is for everybody, for youngsters, for gifts. I mean, you guys don't get Christmas, sorry, but those that do. It'll make great Christmas presents. Buy it. Buy it for your son. Buy it for a nephew. Buy it for your niece. You know how successful this guy is. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on. Please enjoy your evening this evening. There's plenty of food. Please have a good time. And I'm going to hand you over to your MC for this evening. Miss Goody Roberts, thanks for being in the house. And I'm going to hand you over to my handler. Can we have a round of applause, people?
Well, thank you very much indeed. Deborah Dupoy, she's the powerhouse that lives in this wonderful bookstore called Schools. She's the face, the voice, the financial planner. She's the one that cracks the whip. She gets book sales going. She gets authors like Choppee to finish their deadlines, finish according to deadlines, get things delivered. There's Jan, who's a children's author, who had a recent launch here. She's had 22 book launches in this venue in the last 4 weeks. Wow. So please give Debbie a huge round of applause. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. My name is Mahendra Raghunath. I sometimes read the news on television, and I sometimes bring you the most dreary and sad and depressing bits of information. But that's just one part of my life. The other part of my life is to join forces with the wonderful energies of people like Choppee, people like Yusuf Essa, who have made a huge difference in this world. The book that we are launching tonight, you're all aware of. We've already made a huge splash on Amazon, we made a huge splash on social media, and it's a very inspiring tale. Before I continue, we interrupt this bulletin to bring you breaking news. Oh, that's the right script, right? Isn't that so, Eva? Well, there is breaking news. 2 recent court cases abroad have earned the attention of viewers in South Africa. One person was fined 1,000 rands for not having a TV license. Another was released on bail of 500 rand after being arrested for murder. So the moral of the South African story is, when the TV license inspector comes to your house, kill him. You'll save 500 bucks. So tonight is all about financial planning, it's all about entrepreneurship. And we have this wonderful entrepreneur, his name is Yusuf Essa. He's in the house. Gonna begin, before I call upon him, let us begin with a prayer. Would you please kindly stand? In the name of God, the infinitely compassionate and merciful, all praise is due to God alone, sustainer of all the worlds, the compassionate, the merciful, Lord of the day of judgment. You alone do we conform to, and unto you alone do we turn for help. Guide us on the straight and direct way, the way of those whom you have bestowed your blessings, and not of those who have been condemned by you, nor of those who go astray. Thank you, Israel. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I call upon Yusuf, the man of the moment, let's play a little bit of a video clip.
Presenting The Choppee Journey, the inspiring story of Yusuf Essa and his journey from hot dog vendor to well-known property guru, is an inspiring read for any aspiring entrepreneur. His moving story will motivate you to make your move to financial freedom.
Yusuf was young when his father passed away. Didn't see much of him.
Yusuf, having lost his dad at a young age, chose to seek employment and venture into business.
Unbelievable courage, great determination, and great.
Choppee is humble, personal,
He's really thought of investing business. And he really saw the opportunity and he's really made a huge success. And a lot of that he's just been absolutely brilliant. how he's taken something from being so small and made it such a large organization.
And we're proud of it. I mean, I think
Shazia along the line has also helped him a lot. So between the two of them, they're a very, very good team.
Drives me nuts.
This book offers an insight into the author's journey in establishing a successful real estate brand.
Works hard when he has to, and that he works hard when he doesn't have to.
He's inspirational.
he's taught me to be independent. He makes sure that he does the best in his doing, and he's a perfectionist.
His honesty, integrity, and absolute friendship.
He's very solution-driven and passionate about life.
Committed and lots of fun. And a great mentor.
If I would describe Choppee in one word, it would probably be charismatic.
Visionary.
Choppee paid clothes for Shazia. And first we were not so sure because we didn't have a job.
And then, of course, after he got married, fireworks started, and it's become magic.
What could you get with those?
In one word, I would describe my relationship with Choppee as
Did we ever imagine that a man from humble beginnings like him, with such a down-to-earth character, will reach such heights as he is?
that little boy turned out to be such a big success.
The Choppee Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a wonderful journey already. You've already seen it, but you've got to buy the book. You have to. Look, there has been a very special request from our crew that's filming this today. Would you kindly observe this area as a no-go zone from both sides because the cables and stuff that's shown. Would that be okay?
And we're filming.
If you need to go to the back, kindly use the other. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. Let's call. Let us invite Yusuf Essa, Mr. Choppee. hate I have with this hot dog is there's no mustard in it.
That's exactly why I'm not in the hot dog business anymore.
So tell us a little bit about what was it like, the hot dog, being the hot dog vendor, what was it like?
I think, man, before I even go there, before we get deeper and get lost in the evening, then if you don't mind, I'd just like to make an acknowledgement and acknowledge a few people that have contributed to my present position. So first and foremost, you guys, I'd like to thank God for giving this opportunity at life. It'll be almost impossible to thank each and every one of you that have contributed, and to everybody that has contributed or who I've encountered in my life. There have been an overwhelming number of people that have participated and contributed to my present position. I'm deeply grateful to each and every one of you. To my beautiful wife Shazia, I love you. You have been the spark of my existence, and please know that. None of this would have been happening, or none of this would have been possible without you. To my three amazing boys, wherever they are, I don't see them. I hope they haven't left. My three boys, I normally do disappearing acts, so if I can see them. Are you here? Saif, Arman, where are you? Arman, and my son Mohammed, I love you immensely, and my prayer is that you remain on the straight path always. To my brother Rafiq, you can't be at the back, not today. My brother Rafiq, who's been a father, I hope I can do this without crying. A brother, a father, and my best friend for as long as I can remember. To my sister Firoza, please don't cry. You filled the role of a mom, my guy, beautiful. A second one. To my brother Iqbal, Abdul, our unity is our strength, and I love you guys. Excuse me, guys. To my extended family, my friends, all my friends that are here that have come from near and far. Some of them have come from all different parts of the world. Xerxes, that's come here from India, I love you, and know that, and I appreciate you. My friend Yusuf Patel, for some of you that I can see here, I see lots of familiar faces that have been in my journey and have contributed greatly to this very day. Nazir Nur Mohammed, I love you, brother. Hamza Baba, Nizam Janu, whoever I'm not seeing from here, Ali, Ahmed Ghani. Ahmed Ghani knows me from the time that I'm selling biscuits. Just to buy biscuits from me. Thank you. Uncle Babu K-Tex, deeply appreciate the fact that you're here today. It means a lot to me. Always been there as a father to me. Bless you. To some of my family, friends, clients that are here today, trade partners, media partners. I know we've got a lot of media in the house today, but a very special thanks to Logan Sun. Nazir Roma, guys, a big round of applause for Nazir. What you see here today is contributed hugely to it. Associates, my community. Guys, we have a great community. My family, my uncles, my aunts, my friends, my family, my great community that has made this happen today. I love you guys. Okay, know that I love you and I appreciate you. And I thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. And for Shazia. And by the way, the Choppee journey, I might be on the top of the cover, but Shazia is my Choppee journey. So, if I can ask my wife to just stand up, because you guys can't miss the beautiful woman that is there. That's my wife Shazia, and she's been the spark of my existence. She loved me when I was even totally broke. To my sister-in-law Maniza, Ismail, Talib Shamin, if you're here, I seen you early on. Big thank you, Maniza, Talib, Ismail, Shamin. And I almost believed it. I remember one specific teacher called me and he said to me, you know, you're going to amount to nothing in your life. And I'm glad that he told me that, because that was the day I decided that I'm going to change his mind. Okay? And this book, Choppee Journey, is about adversity. It's about people that grow through the adversities. And, you know, I think I can say comfortably I've done just that. To my MD, my Managing Director, Zahida, I love you lots. Thank you so much for everything that you've done. My PA for Sangeeta, where are you? I love you lots. Thank you for being there for me. Paul is not just a driver, he's a friend, he's a family member, he's a son. Please come here, Paul. Guys, Paul's with me for the last 20 years. He started in my parcel counting in Mabukani. Paul is a brother, a friend, and he's very close to our hearts. So thank you, Paul. Sipo, my marketing manager, where are you? Sipo? Good to see you. Sipo. Guys, the lovely video that you've seen there, believe it or not, that's the man that did it. A big round of applause for Sipo. To school, Deborah, where's my blue-haired lady? Where are you, Deborah? Deborah, I love you. And Shazia knows that. Thank you for all your help, and thank you for being you. To Kim Hunter, who's managing my social media, big round of applause for Kim Hunter. To the radio, TV, and media personality that's going to be asking me lots of questions today. Cooley Roberts, a big round of applause for Cooley Roberts. Guys, she's sitting and you guys can't see what she looks like. You've got to see that she's gorgeous. Please, Cooley, stand up so people can see you. Big round of applause for Cooley. Thank you so much, Cooley. To Mahendra is smooth like Tropica. As you know, he gives us the news. Today he's delivering only good news. Nice. Thank you, Mahendra. To the New Age newspaper, to the Sunday Times, Lodium Sun again, Penny Ho from Sunday Times, Doreen Premdev, the Post, and all other members of press that are here today to cover this event and make this a very special evening for us. Thank you very much and God bless you. Also a very special thanks is extended to my professional and dedicated team at Choppee for the valuable contribution, love and continuous efforts. Ladies and gentlemen, I know this book is tonight's about the book, but I want to call some of my agents here tonight that are here. Please, if you can give them a big round of applause. And you'll be happy to know that 99% of our agents at Choppee. Please, can I see some of you guys here? All my agents that represent us, brand ambassadors at Choppee. You guys are shy? Shahana, you shy? Okay, should I leave you there? Okay, let's leave them there. I think they're scared for the spotlight. Okay, so, you know, I'm not going to mention all your names, but you guys know. And just, guys, yes, Suresh, thank you so much. He's one of my special agents who's brave enough to have come out. You guys, a big round of applause for Suresh. You guys will be curious to know that 99% of Choppee's agents throughout the country have never been in real estate prior to Choppee. So I think we deserve, you can give us a big round of applause tonight. And I thank you for your continuous efforts and, you know, your professional service, and continue to maintain our brand and make us proud out there and continue to deliver service. Finally, to some of the most amazing personalities who have been my true inspiration to success. You know, recently I've been going for a lot of success coaching and leadership seminars. And, you know, some of them have contributed greatly to my present position as well. The late Essa Suleiman, my grandfather, for those of you that don't know, he's in chapter 1 of my book, and I'll tell you a little bit about it a little bit later. So, been a big inspiration to my success. Mr. Essa Suleiman, late Essa Suleiman, may his soul rest in peace. The late Nelson Mandela, the late Mahatma Gandhi, Bapu, Les Brown, Robert Kiyosaki, Robert Sharma, James Caan, Chris Gardner, Jerry Roberts, Rhonda Byrne, Tom Hopkins, Nick Vujicic, Richard and Veronica 10. I know they're not here, but I know they're watching this on social media tonight because they said they're going to be streaming in from Singapore. So, Richard and Veronica, thank you very much for everything that you've done for me. And last but not least, my monthly mentor, Raymond Aaron. Thank you very much, Raymond. God bless. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I'll see you guys in a short while.
Thank you very much. You see this now. You know, interestingly, Yusuf brought up the topic of Shazia, and I just wanted to find out whether you know who's better at financial planning. Is it men or women? There's no men here. Nobody's shouting for the men. Come on, guys. Who's better at financial planning? Sell out. Okay, let me tell you a little story about who's better, okay? There was this young man who was about to inherit a massive fortune with about 200 billion rand, not Zimbabwean dollars. His investment seminar, and he sees this most incredibly beautiful woman standing right there next to him. And he goes up to her and he says, you know, my name is so-and-so. His name was Dave or something. And he said, I want you to know that my dad's about to die and I'm going to inherit this massive fortune. Please take my business card. Would you marry me? And she took his card and she went away and she says, look, I'll think about it. And a week later, she married his father. She became his stepmom. And she took away the fortune, of course. So who's better at financial planning? So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to call upon another guru in the field of property. He is the CEO of the Estate Agents Affairs Board. So if you've been having an affair, you know where to go. His name is Brian Chaplock. Please welcome Brian Chaplock.
Good evening, wonderful people. I am very, very privileged to be here. The property industry is made up of 7 trillion rand worth of assets. We don't understand the brick and mortar in South Africa. If you go out there and you count these buildings, commercial as they are, the residential portfolio, the agricultural portfolio, industrial, we're sitting with 7 trillion rand worth of. I'm the CEO of the state, one of the dynamic, new, market-grabbing, innovative property empires that are being built right in front of our eyes. They are taking market share, and that is what we want to see. So today I want to talk about, there are 2 types. It's one that lead people. Those who follow him will say that he has led us. He will lead them to success from one place to another place, a better place. And there's another leader that we don't want to talk about. And we call him a misleader. And a misleader, they're also great and they have followers. And you know what their followers say afterwards? He misled us. That is a misleader. But Choppee is a leader, a great leader that people follow. And he shows them how to actually reach financial freedom. He shows them, so he is a leader that people can be proud of. Now tonight we have the greatest mom in the world present here, Miriam. You've done extremely well. As a single mother, I have to honor you today. And the first thing I said when I come here, I need to meet this woman. I was looking in the eye. I actually knew in front of me. I looked in the eye and I saw what I see in Choppee. I saw this woman is giving everything to her children. All those boys, the daughters that she has, and now in the grandchildren. I really want to honor you as a mom of this country, a mom that we all can look proud of you. You have reproduced yourself into this land. Well done. So hold it, honor to Shazia. Shazia is the most beautiful woman here tonight. Okay, let me say the second most beautiful because my wife is here. So I'm in trouble if I now here I said something. But really, you're an honor, you're a supportive person. And your husband's success is built around support you giving him. Always being there for him. All the covers, we see you there. And doesn't she have this awesome glow always? I was told they Photoshop, but no, it's not Photoshop. This is not Photoshop, this is real. This is what she looks like. She really honestly glows. But I want to talk tonight also about an important group of people that is here. The future is what we're building on. So three men here, Sahib, Arman, and Muhammad. You don't know what privilege you have to have a father that is dedicated and invested in your future. Your dad has built a business, he's built a legacy, and he's going to hand that over to you guys. You have such a huge responsibility. All of us here have so many kids and young people around us that are delinquent, that really, we see them, we are uncomfortable with where they can take the next battle. But here we have a father, we have kids, we have young boys who are responsible to take this to the next level. And I really want to say that you have to take heart and you have to be thankful daily, like your dad. He's a thankful person. When he always opens his mouth, the first thing he says, thank you. He's grateful for what he's achieved, for what he's got, and he's very thankful of that. And that is so important. He honors the people around him, and everyone who knows, his brothers and his sisters knows that they've built so much into him to make him the man that he is. But he does not become someone else, and now that he's there, he forgets everyone around him. No, he's that man that says we're all going in that direction, and he people around him who's helped us achieve that. We've seen the book. That book is such a testimony. And everyone who's here needs to have that book, but not just having the book for yourself, it's actually to have that book so you can hand it to young people and future entrepreneurs that you see this is a dynamic person. Here is a book, here is a script, here is something that they can follow. What we need to see entrepreneurs like Choppee is the future is the solution for our country. And we must take responsibility. We buy that book and we give it to other young people because this is how they can get first-hand information of it can be done. I am motivated, I'm energized, I'm inspired by Yusuf. Every contact I've had with him inspired me as a person. And today, I want to say to you, Choppee, you are a great leader. Your book is going to inspire people. You will create more entrepreneurs. And you are going to show that financial freedom is attainable, and you're going to show there's nothing that stands between you, your dreams, and what can be achieved. Well done, Choppee. Privileged to be part of your journey. It's not a destination, this is the journey. There's so much more to come in this life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Brian Chaplock, for those wonderful words, and keep giving us up to speed about Choppee's journey as well. Before I call upon Choppee to continue his journey with us tonight, let's watch another video clip. quite a journey. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back Mr. Choppee himself with some music. Him and to tell us more about him, to dig a little bit deeper into his journey, I'd like to call upon media personality, celebrated media personality, journalist, editor, Ms. Cooley Roberts. Okay, we're going to see. How's the mic?
Okay, can you hear me now?
I think it was the words.
I think it's the words? Okay. Good evening. Good evening. My name is Cooley Roberts. Good evening, Choppee. Good evening. I just want to say I met Choppee a couple of months ago, and he's just absolutely amazing. He's just this ball of energy, and it's absolutely incredible to be part of tonight. It's just, I feel at home, it's fuzzy, I've eaten so much. I wasn't this fat when I got here. I've just eaten, and thank you so much for welcoming me, and thank you so much for being such amazing people. I feel really much at home. Choppee, I read your book, it is absolutely incredible. I love the passion. It is gentle, it is so honest, it is inspiring. But I wanted to ask you, why are you parents? Why are you dedicated to parents? Why are you dedicated to your daughter, to wife, whose makeup tips and steel?
Well, I think, sorry, I think it's all my...
We were talking about how beautiful you are. I know you heard that. Any brothers, by the way? Sisters doesn't. Or married? Cousins? Lots!
There's hope.
There's hope. Are you married?
It's technicality.
Hello.
Sorry, I think this mic is difficult. Can I get a walking mic?
Of course you get a one. So my first question, why you dedicated this awesome, inspiring book to your parents? I love what you wrote about your parents.
Thank you, Cooley. To your question, my wife Shazia, I can't delegate this book to her because she is the Choppee journey.
Yes.
So, guys, just so that you know, this day would have not been taking place if it's not for my wife Shazia. So, big round of applause. But in saying that, I think why I dedicated this book to my parents, and I lost my dad at a young age. Not that my brother or never filled the shoes of a dad, but I think my dad passed away when I was 8 years old, left me with a lifelong memory of sweet memories. And I think this is something that I wanted to do and put towards my mom and dad. My mom brought us up as a single parent, has endured many years of hardship. And it was something I wanted to do, so this is to my mom and my dad.
And well deserved as well. I mean, I saw what you wrote about your granddad and your mom also.
Thank you, Cooley. And I just want to say, my mom, to my mother, my mom, she's the true meaning of the word love. It always ends as so. Thank you. Sorry about it. A little bit emotional,
I know, and
I'm not a crybaby.
I'm becoming a crybaby, stop it. Let's talk about you, let's bring it back to you. Choppee, you're an author. How does that make you feel? I mean, I don't know how many authors are in this room. If you're an author, it's not about you. I don't know how many authors are in this room. Angel, you're an author. How does that make you feel?
I know this morning I need to just sign on a piece of paper. Now they're asking for an autograph. So it feels good.
Oh, something, wait.
But in saying that, I'm not a writer. Writers are those people that dig down deep into the ocean for rare pearls. I'm not a writer. I'm merely just telling my story and the experiences that I shared. You know, that my childhood, that my upbringing, that my life, that our family, our love, our community has showed me. And that's what it's about. You know,
but what led to the book though? What led to you writing the Choppee?
I think what led me to write the book, you know, truly not so long ago, about 6 years ago, I attended a leadership seminar, and I listened to the most motivational speech by world-renowned Les Brown. When I got back, I developed measles, and I was in hospital for about 20 days. My entire community sent me a lot of prayers, and I was in depression for about 2 or 3 months. And my wife Shaza said to me, you know what, you'd like to go for all the seminars, why don't you just go, Richard and Veronica, I've got the Success Resources Summit at the National Achiever Congress, and go there and go and hear them out. Hear what's the story, you might just get your zest back for your business, you know. And I heard Les Brown, and then I thought about my scenario, and my business was a one-man show by then. You know, thankful to Almighty, and I thank God for my success, because all my success I attribute. Without God, this would have not taken place. And you know, I heard this thing from Les Brown, and he really motivated me and inspired me, and it made me wonder that I needed to do something. What should I do? There's probably a purpose for me in this world, and it's more than just making a profit and selling a house and selling a property. And I need to go out there and teach people and tell people about the real estate business in South Africa. Brian mentioned the real estate business is worth 5 trillion rand. At that time it was worth, 7 trillion rand today. At that time it was worth 5 trillion rand. It contributed towards 15% of the gross domestic product in the country. And you know, you could see unemployment was rife since 2005, I think. And I decided I need to write this book to tell people that, listen, real estate is the field to be in, and to inspire people that wanted to make their debut into the real estate market, so that they could go. You know, the idea of writing a book also very therapeutic. It gave me a lot to deal with that happened in childhood and things that we had to go through. And you know, I been brought up with a family where we were short of nothing. We were actually rich on love. Love. Our family, you know, was very close-knit, and still is very close-knit.
Talking about family, let me get back to my question. Let's talk about the extraordinary man who was your granddad. You write about him in chapter 1. You say, my grandfather, Mr. Essa Suleiman, the ordinary. I like that.
You know, I think this is relevant to everybody that's here tonight, and I don't think many people knew Mr. Essa Suleiman, who's my granddad. My granddad entered this country in the year 1905 at the age of 5 with his guardian, a so-called Essa Suleiman, well, Osman Essa, who was so-called his uncle. And he came into this country, and, you know, those days, Indians needed a permit to enter Transvaal. You know, forget owning property. Owning property was not even a thought, it was a ludicrous thought. But he needed, you know, Indians needed a permit to enter Transvaal. And during that time that he came in here with his guardian, and he worked here, and you know, he went back to India and he got married. When he got married, his wife Khatija and his son Nur Mohammed were left in India in Gujarat. And he came back and he had a very painstaking 6 years of court battle with the, you know, that time was the British Raj of South Africa, with the Department of Suleiman. The ordinary became extraordinary because he won his court case, and he set a precedent in documents as well, where he won the case, with costs, by the way. So a big round of applause for my grandfather. Okay? For those of you that don't know him, please read the book. He's made a very profound difference to Indians, not just in this country, but in India as well. So, don't take money for granted, don't take life for granted. You know, I think live for the spur of the moment.
And who would it resonate with?
Target market for this book, the Choppee journey. All daughters, all sons. It'll resonate with everybody, because, you know, I think there's
one of my favorites. Minding your own business. It's wonderful day.
Where this job used to pay me about 150 the first job. I begged my brother Rafiq that, you know, he should. So very heartfelt lectures used to give me, and I decided I'm taking this job, and I worked in a scrapyard. And one Saturday morning at the scrapyard, I had a hairdresser that used to work opposite the road. He had a hairdressing business. Uncle Abu Abib is late. He's in my book. Uncle Abu actually came and, we used to sell used spares. So on this Saturday morning, Uncle Abu had a Mazda 323 and he was looking for spares for this vehicle, stuff like a window winder, stuff like an ashtray for the car. So came to the scrapyard to get used spares, and he seen him, to his luck, there was a Mazda 323 that had just been towed in. So he came to me and said, Choppee, I want the window winder from the car, and I want the windscreen, and I want this, and I want that. I said, Uncle Abu, I'm going to strip it out for you, give me a while. And so while I was stripping the car and taking out the space for him, he said, Choppee, I like you, my son, I've got a computer at home for you. It's a very futuristic object. And he gave me I felt like a millionaire. And I took this computer and I got dropped off at my brother's place because of the car. She said, Uncle Abu, I can't drive. And neither do I don't have a car. Actually, I can drive, but I don't have my everything.
I love how you write about the fact that she's your friend, she's your best friend.
I think more than best friends, I think, when somebody knows you better than you know yourself, that's exactly what Shazia is.
And she does say that you drive her crazy. Tell me about your son.
She did say I drive her crazy, yes. But she also tells you that I've got an experience with her, or experience with me is very electric.
Yes, I do remember that. Tell me about the babies.
Also chairman for MSA, and I hope that he continues in his footsteps and makes me real proud. Beautiful young boys, and we spend more time. We're not working Sundays any longer. Shazia was the brainchild of real estate because she told me that, listen, we need to do this. I said, okay, look, Shazia, you start with real estate and then we downscale the cash and carries and the supermarkets and the cell phone shops. In our mind, they would go to the church, they would go to the temple, they would go to a restaurant, they would go to a coffee shop. To reverse the questions, what does not excite me in a career? Okay. And I don't think there's anything. What excites me is to be a person of service. What excites me is to be efficient, effective, and competent, although we're not all the time at it. What excites me to be professional and being a well-respected player. So,
you'd like to give to South Africans?
what message for South Africa? I think the message for South Africa